The sun starts to fall. The yard goes quiet. But your chickens, they are just getting started. Most people lock the coop and walk away. They think the night is just sleep. It is not. Tonight, you are going to see exactly what happens when you are not watching. It begins before the sun even touches the horizon. Something stirs inside every chicken in your yard. Not fear. Not hunger. Something older than both. An instinct so deep, it has kept this species alive for thousands of years. Watch how they move. One by one. Always in the same direction. Always in the same order. You think they are just walking to the coop. But they are following a rule you never taught them. The top hen moves first. She does not rush. She does not look back. She simply walks, and the others wait. This is the pecking order. And it is not just about food. It controls everything. Who sleeps where? Who stays warm? Who stands at the edge? The lowest hen waits outside the longest. Sometimes she stands at the door for minutes. Not because she is lost. Because this is her place in the flock. And she knows it. You walk out with your flashlight. You check the latch. You shine the light inside. And for just a moment, you see their eyes. Bright. Alert. Watching you back. You think you are checking on them. But they were already watching the yard long before you came outside. Here is something most chicken owners never know. Chickens do not see darkness the way you do. Their pupils expand in low light. They detect movement along fence lines, tree edges, open fields. In the dark, they see shapes you cannot. They are not waiting helplessly. They are observing. And when they finally settle onto the roost bar, do not mistake that for weakness. Their feet lock. Automatically. A tendon in the leg tightens with their body weight. They could not fall off that bar even if they tried. Evolution built them a seatbelt, and they never have to buckle it. The temperature drops. You feel it. They feel it too. But watch what happens. Their feathers rise. Thousands of tiny muscles pull each feather upward, trapping warm air against the skin. No blanket. No heater. Just a system that has worked for longer than humans have kept chickens. And they do not just stay warm alone. The flock presses together. Shoulder to shoulder. The ones in the middle are the warmest. The ones on the outside take the cold. But they rotate. Not randomly. By rank. By trust. By something that looks a lot like care. Now here is the part that will surprise you. Chickens dream. Real dreams. Scientists have recorded the same rapid eye movement in chickens that humans experience during dreaming sleep. That small twitch of the foot. That soft sound in the dark. Your chicken is somewhere else right now. Living something your eyes cannot follow. But they never fully let go. While one side of the brain sleeps, the other stays awake. One eye closes. One eye stays open. Half asleep. Half watching. This is called unihemispheric sleep. And your chickens do it every single night without thinking about it. A branch moves outside. You did not hear it. But every head in that coop lifted at the exact same moment. The flock breathes as one. Listens as one. Decides as one. This is not panic. This is a system. A living alarm, built from every bird in that coop working together. And at the center of that system, the rooster. He does not sleep like the hens. He positions himself at the edge of the roost. Facing outward. His body between the flock and the door. Nobody trained him to do this. He was simply built this way. You open the coop door just a crack. Just to check. Just to listen. But the air changes the moment the latch moves. They feel the draft before they see the light. They know your footsteps. They know the sound of your boots on the ground. They know you, long before you open that door. By midnight the coop is still. From the outside it looks like nothing is happening. But inside, every nervous system in every bird is still running. Still processing. Still ready. The stillness is not absence. It is patience. And then something moves along the tree line. A shape. Low to the ground. Moving slowly. It has not made a sound. It does not need to. It has done this before. But the rooster heard something you could not name. A shift in the air. A change in smell. A shadow that moved wrong. And he does not scream. He does not panic. He makes a sound so low, so specific, that only the flock can understand it. A private call. A private language. One that took thousands of years to develop. The hens freeze. They do not move. They do not make a sound. They trust him completely. Inside your house, something wakes you. You are not sure what. A sound. A feeling. Something that pulls you out of bed. You grab your boots. You do not know why. But you go outside. Your flashlight cuts across the yard. It sweeps the tree line. And somewhere in the dark, a shape stops. Turns. And disappears back into the trees. You stand there for a moment. You did not see anything. You go back inside. You tell yourself it was nothing. But in the coop, every chicken exhales. The rooster lowers his head, just slightly. Because the threat is gone. Because you came. Because somehow, even without knowing, you did exactly what you needed to do. This is what happens between a farmer and a flock. Not just feeding. Not just egg collecting. Something older. Something quieter. A protection that runs both ways, even when neither side fully understands it. The coop settles again. Slowly. One by one the heads go down. The rooster stays alert, but his body relaxes. Just enough. 3 in the morning arrives. Most people are in their deepest sleep. But the animals that hunt, they know this hour. They have always known this hour. And your chickens know it too. Because their ancestors survived exactly this hour, again and again, for thousands of years. That survival is written into their cells. Into their feathers. Into the way they breathe right now. In the corner of the coop, a hen has not moved in hours. She is not sleeping the way the others sleep. She is sitting lower. Quieter. More still. Underneath her, warmth. And beneath that warmth, life. Tiny. Waiting. Not yet ready for the world. She has not eaten since yesterday afternoon. She will not leave that spot. She does not need you to tell her why. She already knows. Before the first light breaks, something shifts. The air changes in a way no human instrument can measure. But the rooster feels it. His body responds before his eyes open. He was not woken by the light. He was ready for it. He has been preparing since midnight. He crows. Not because the sun came up. Because he knew it was coming. His internal clock, more accurate than most people's phone alarms, told him it was time. And the flock wakes. Eyes open. Feathers shake. The pecking order reassembles itself quietly, the same way it does every morning. The same positions. The same personalities. The same small society, starting its day. You walk out with your coffee. The morning is still cool. You unlatch the door. And they pour out into the light, rushing past your feet like the night never happened. But one stops. Right at the edge of the door. She turns her head. Looks directly at you. holds it for just a second, then walks out into the yard. You do not know what she was thinking. You may never know. But every person who has raised chickens long enough, every farmer who has gone out in the dark when they did not have to, they will tell you. That look means something. You fed them. You locked the door. You came outside in the middle of the night when something you could not explain told you to move. You did not do it for thanks. You just did it. But they noticed. They always notice. Most people look at a chicken and see something simple. Something ordinary. A bird that eats and lays eggs and makes noise in the morning. But now you have seen the other side of that life. The intelligence. The instinct. The dreaming. The watching. The trust. The survival that happens every single night, while the rest of the world sleeps. There is nothing ordinary happening in that coop after dark. If you have ever gone outside at night just to check on your flock, you already understood this. You just did not have the words for it yet. Share this with someone who keeps chickens. Someone who has ever stood in the dark with a flashlight, not sure why they came out, but glad they did. And if you do not have chickens yet, maybe now you understand why so many people say that once you do, you never see the world quite the same way again.